The music industry owes us billions of dollars. Here's some fun facts, right? The NBA generates about $9 billion a year. The players make about half of that, by about 49 to 51% of all income. The NFL generates about 17 to 19 billion dollars a year. The players make about 47% of that revenue. The music industry generates about $23 billion a year. Guess how much the creators make? 12% of all revenue. This is disgusting. Now, why do we allow this? Why do we allow these backwards deals, and why do we allow them to pay us so little? Is that we haven't decided to come together and unionize like NBA or the NFL and demand the money that we earn. Or not just earn, the money that we rightfully deserve. Right? Now, if you guys look at my content, you'll see a lot that I talk about how a lot of these labels and these tech companies, they do deals and we don't even know the kind of deals that they have with each other. Now, does that sound like if somebody's not transparent to you, right? Let's say we're dealing with a person that's not transparent. Do we trust those people? Can we really say that we trust those people or that they're honest people? Because we could generally say that these are people who would steal from you or who are thieves, right? Now, let's look at the music industry structure and how it's changed over the time. Back in the day, it made sense to pay a distributor 30%, right? Because if I pressed up all of these CDs and they didn't sell, or the manufacturer and the distributor had to put in all of this work, right? It took a lot. It took labor. It took warehousing. It took shipping. That was worth 30%. And even with that deal being done, there was no guarantees, because if a label had an artist that they believed in and they wanted to press up, let's say 100,000 CDs, and 50,000 didn't sell, guess what the label could do back in the day? They could send it back to the distributor. They could send it back to the manufacturer. That's why that 30% was so important. But now, most music is digital. Most labels are making their money off of streaming. More than 60% of their revenue is coming from streaming music. Our music that they commoditize, that they pay us one singular rate, a percentage of a penny. Wow. Isn't that amazing? A fraction of a penny per stream. And, they're really paying their fair share. But how much accountability is on us? How much accountability is on us to say, hey, look, no more of that. We don't want to do any deals. As a matter of fact, we'll work with all the other musicians, because at the end of the day, it's the music that makes the industry. It's called the music industry for a reason. There is no industry without the art and the creation itself. And it's not like that a lot of these labels and companies know what the hell they're doing. They sign thousands of artists a year only for 20% of those artists to generate 80% of the revenue. That doesn't sound like a company that's super competent in what they're doing. But it's up to us to realize that we have all of these social platforms and we can move the meter by ourselves, because the game has changed. Now, they don't want to develop artists. What do they want to do? They want to wait till an artist comes along and develops themselves, right? Gain a buzz, find an artist that hasn't maximized their monetary potential, and sign them. Anybody could do that. Especially if I'm signing thousands of artists. Because I only need a couple of them to sell to really make money. And the rest of them, that's a tax write-off. That's why you have budgets. Yeah, the budget is $200,000. I don't mean I gave you that. Out of $200,000, that doesn't mean I have to give you the money. It's just the budget, right? So this is me letting you guys know on the inside of like how things have changed, because you guys, if I have to look, I know We have to do a better job. We got to do a better job, and we have to put our foot down. I want you guys to make billions of dollars. We should have way more billionaires in music than we do. We have a handful. There should be billionaires all over this space. There should be billionaires all over this. And the signed artists that are signed to labels are grossly underpaid. Grossly underpaid. Because these are the people that are generating all the money for these companies. Why are they not balling out of control? Why are they doing shows just to survive? Because they don't get paid on the music, because the music doesn't belong to them. It's somebody else's property. So look, this is the deal. We're going to change the scope of things. First, we're going to unionize. Two is that we're not going to undervalue our music. We're going to find a way to be able to monetize on our art because we have all of these social platforms to be able to do so. We're going to take the power in our own hands, and we are going to make a change. I will look, whether you get a record deal or not, and this is my affirmation for you. Say it after me. Whether I get a deal or not, I am going to become a millionaire. I am going to be able to make a living off of my music. I am going to be the biggest artist in the world or creator in the world off of my music, whether I have a deal or not. So say it with me. I make a living off of my music, whether I get a deal or not. So it's your boy Fedarro. I didn't mean to rant too long, but they owe us billions. Time to get it.